What is, I want to hear from all of you, if you feel that there's something that you're not getting, if there's something which is missing for you, and honestly, with integrity, like Vijay yesterday, where is the Anand? Come like that. I don't mind that. I enjoy very much if you come. If you feel like there is some way to go, something that you're missing, you can bring it up. You can look.
How to stop the thoughts?
How to stop thoughts?
I can become externally silent, but internally that's stopping it.
You asked me this earlier, or someone asked me in satsang, and I said, you're standing on the side of the road. Huh? Now you are saying that there is too much traffic, how to stop the traffic? I say, you don't have to cross the road at all. Then will you be bothered about how much traffic is there? No.
I'm not bothered about
Exactly. Then why stop? Let the traffic roll on the road.
silent retreat means
Yeah.
I thought stop should stop.
No.
Thought should
No.
stop.
No. Silent retreat only means that we start with
Okay.
of dropping this concern about what to say, how to behave, being nice to everyone, smiling. So now we are making no eye contact, nothing. We're dropping all the seeming outward concern so that our focus can just be given on this, what is being shared. Who am I? What is my reality? All this energetic wastage that can happen in day-to-day life of trying to be a certain way, keeping a self-image, trying to be a nice person, communicate well with people, all that is being dropped. You see? So that is already giving you a lot of reserves to be able to contemplate and see these things, because your energy is not being wasted on this outward. The other point of being in silence is that as you start to experience your own silence and you're in a silent environment, you will find that our sensitivity to other things like thoughts might actually increase. You see? Usually we are distracted even with our own words and the words of others. So now when all of that is quietening down, that which your mind is saying, or that sensations or pain that you're feeling in the body, that might seem to get amplified for a bit also. You see? So to repress things now seems more and more difficult. That is why in a silent intensive, you find a lot more like shouting, screaming, releasing happening, because it is difficult to put these things down now. They're coming up and we cannot distract ourselves with TV or cannot distract ourselves with our talking to people, with our families, you see. And then when this is starting to bubble up, we can't really push it down. It is coming out with great force. So this energetic release also happens when we all keep a outward silence, you see. And then ultimately, what happens? And this is the most important thing. Why is it that even upon the discovery, I am this awareness, that we keep rushing to the mind? It is because it feels too silent. It feels too empty. You see? The reality of what we are, because we're used to this mental addiction, when we come to this quietness, it just feels too open, empty, and silent. And we want to fill up the silence with some thoughts, with some concepts. You see? So our outward silence is getting us used to also this being in this inward silence, being with ourselves without having to rush to any external distraction. But you don't have to force your thoughts to stop. You don't have to push them away. Just allow them to come and go.